Hey guys, welcome back to KSPB 91.9 FM. You're currently tuned into Sonder, a series of interview series dedicated to addressing awareness months of the year. This month we have Latinx Awareness Month, and we're joined by Anna from Latinx, a member from our school's Latinx affinity group, to talk about Latinx Heritage Month. And we're going to begin with a simple question. So Anna, who is one of your favorite Latin artists and why? And what do you think is special about them?
So my favorite Latin artist, or I guess I'd say celebrity / actress, is Sofia Vergara. So she's a Colombian actress, and you may know her from Modern Family, but also America's Got Talent. And I think she really brings out the Colombian in her, and I feel like she doesn't change her accent, and she doesn't change her personality when she's into her roles. I really like how she is humorous, but she also brings a lot of respect to the culture, and I really love her as a person. I think she's great.
And our next question is, can you share a personal story or anecdote that kind of reflects how you connect to your Latinx heritage?
So I don't have a specific memory, but I think whenever I go back to Colombia, usually during the Christmas time, I see a lot of my families. I get to speak the language, and it's just a great time to connect with the people there. I think one of my favorite things about going back to Colombia during Christmas time is seeing the different traditions we have. So for example, one of them is eating 12 grapes during New Year's Day, and it's supposed to represent or every time you eat a grape, it's supposed to represent every month or every new month for the new year. And then you also have 12 wishes because you eat 12 grapes. So just seeing the differences in traditions during Christmas time kind of makes me feel very connected to my Latinx heritage.
Sounds great. And do you think that kind of sort of brings a sense even away from home, when you're not there and when you think of them, it kind of relates to that?
Yeah, definitely.
Gotcha. And then the next question is, how do you think we can better support and celebrate diversity within the Latinx community and even beyond that, in our school campus?
I think being more aware through posters and sort of hosting events during the school day. I know next week we're hosting an LSU event during community time where we're just going to do a lot of Pin the Piñata and also just playing Spanish music, but also maybe doing cultural fairs or even doing assembly announcements where you talk about your cultural background and your identity. I think that would be really good to spread awareness.
Mm-hmm. I think that's a great way within campus to get everyone involved and stuff like that. Yeah. Okay, and we're going to cruise into our last question, which is, how do you feel music and media represents Latinx voices, and how do you think that's a more of a special kind of way to change this narrative?
I feel at school we don't listen to a lot of Latinx music, so I feel bringing it more into school, during dances, I think playing that type of music could be really good to sort of bring more insight and awareness.
Yeah. That's a really great idea. I haven't thought about that. I feel music from other cultures always have a different feeling than the ones we mainstreamly listen to. Yeah. I think that has a really great impact. All right, and that will be it for today's episode. Thank you guys for tuning in to Sonder, and we will see you in our next interview.